Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Inglewood's Podcast.
We're here.
Your three favorite amigos, you already know. Jay Junes.
Just Joe.
Flex Mex.
And y'all know how we do it.
Welcome to Inglewood Waves.
Yeah, welcome back, y'all. It's
Episode number 2.
Number 2. It's been a while, but we just like to keep y'all waiting, you know? And technical difficulties.
A little technical. let's just say everything's going to go a lot smoother this time around.
Yeah.
A lot smoother.
And sometimes it's hard to meet up, you know?
Yeah. Especially with everything going on right now.
Yeah, we got, what was it? Just passed by Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, Mother's Day.
Then we had Memorial Day.
Yeah. Then,
and then, like you said, man, there's technical difficulties just to kind of get together.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, sometimes things come up.
Closer to it.
Sometimes we're just tired, you know?
Sometimes we're just tired.
We're all working men, you know? And we just, you know, tired. But sometimes we like to get together. And we did get together one time, but we couldn't record because of technical difficulties.
Yeah, we just couldn't sort it out.
So now we got it sorted.
I might cut some of this out, fellas.
Yeah, you good?
Some of this technical difficulties.
Hey, man, I take full accountability on my end, you know.
Oh, no.
No, it's all good, man. We don't have to cut it out.
We didn't. None of us. We did it wrong the first time.
But yeah, man, just I'm glad to be here with y'all, man. Finally did it. We back again, and let's cut to a topic. Let's do it.
Starting off today, just a couple hours ago. Fresh. The fight. This another one. This is one of those non-professional YouTubers going up against a boxer or MMA fighters. No, it was Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. I don't know if anybody else caught it. I actually saw a good amount.
Yeah, I just saw the highlights. I saw him going, Logan going like a little wild, but Mayweather's kind of blocking every shot.
Yeah, that's I kind of saw a clip like that too.
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't like you, bro. I didn't really get to see much about it, but you know, crypto Twitter's been off the chain with everything that's going on. You know, Jake Paul, he's real big on crypto and NFTs.
Oh,
so I always get a little piece of him. If something's going on with him, like I hear it.
Oh, okay. That's. Yeah. I think he might fight Mayweather next because that's Logan's younger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Today it was a good fight. I mean, Floyd should have knocked him out, but it is what it is.
I saw Floyd connect a few times.
Yeah,
he just. Yeah.
When was the last time you seen Floyd? He's not gonna knock people out. He gonna outbox them. You know what I mean?
Man, he did have better numbers. I was checking out the stats. If you compare the percentages, this will have better numbers.
Way more.
And that's how you win a boxing match.
Oh yeah.
Did any of you guys notice who was sponsoring who? What companies were sponsoring them?
Well, Mayweather, he has his own company.
They had Cash App.
Because I saw that I saw that he had something on his. I don't know if it was on the trim of his shorts. It said Ethereum Max, ETH Max.
Oh, Ethereum. Okay. I actually been looking into that.
And
lately.
then if I saw I saw a picture that what's his name? What was the other fighter? It's Floyd and what's his name?
The Maverick.
Logan Logan, he took a picture of his shorts and he was sponsored by Atari. Atari, they're doing they're gonna do a cryptocurrency token pretty soon, and you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what they got planned, but they're trying to come back to this gaming world. We'll see. But yeah, they were a big time sponsor for him.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So we'll see, man. I was, you know, people were rooting for Paul. I was rooting for Atari token.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see a knockout, so it was a bit disappointing, but it's all good.
Yeah. I kind of went in thinking about it like that. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think Floyd's gonna let himself get touched like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he's too. I mean, honestly, I didn't anticipate.
He's not gonna throw the fight like the other dude, Ben.
I don't think Ben threw it.
You think he got knocked out?
Nah, he caught it.
That was a right. That was a straight right, and he put it behind the jab. Hit him with the.
But you don't think he could have continued? He was an MMA fighter.
He was up. The ref didn't let him. The ref did stop. So that was on the ref.
Probably for the same reason of like it's an exhibition. They're like, bro, we don't want you to get knocked out when it's just for fun.
He was dizzy. He was dizzy. But he was still like
able to fight.
In MMA, you see that a lot. They get dizzy and then they're still able to fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to fight his homeboy. What's his name?
Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Tyron Woodley got that overhand right, man. He can sleep anyone, so don't sleep on Tyron. But I don't know, Jake might win that.
So you caught some. You said you caught some of the main event. Did you catch any of the undercards? Like I heard some.
Ocho Cinco. He got dropped. He's over here flexing, man. That's my boy Chad.
Yeah, Chad. I had his football jersey.
I'm gonna paraphrase something he said after the fight, which low key. I mean, I didn't see the fight, but I don't know, man. Like his words kind of hyped me up. They kind of inspired me. I'm gonna paraphrase it. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said. But he said something like, my life has always been out taking chances, doing crazy stuff. And this is just one off my bucket list. Don't just live, get out there and live.
Yeah.
He said more, but that's what stuck on me.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's true. Real stuff.
Man.
That's my boy Chad Ocho Cinco, man.
It's too easy, man. It's too easy to just be alive and then just go by the day to day, like this routine that just doesn't change, and you just kind of zombie out, man. So I don't know, man. I think like that fool got me in the strings right there. I was like, oh shit.
I became a fan of Ocho Cinco on the Monday Night Football. He called out that dude from the Broncos, the Champ Bailey or something.
Champ Bailey? Oh, he did?
He was like, I'm gonna just go up. I'm gonna go straight. And Carson Palmer was the quarterback still.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna throw it up. I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna score on you. And he did it.
Hey, like, that was Chad, man.
He did it, and I became a fan.
So
Ocho Cinco, he should have been a Raider.
When did he retire? Because I know the name because
his last season was with the Patriots, so like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Maybe like 6, 7.
Yeah, well, he looked like he was ready for that fight, man.
Oh, I'm sure he stays in good shape. Most football players stay in good shape. Some of them even get into better shape when they leave. Like the linemen, I be seeing them afterwards, and they look like skinny dudes. I'm like, damn. You wouldn't have even known that was a freaking.
They don't got a carb load no more like that. So
y'all seen talking about dudes getting skinny? That dude from that played American History X, that big dude.
Oh yeah, that dude is really. He's a bodybuilder now.
Yeah, he got swole.
Oh, yeah?
That dude is huge. I forgot his name, but I seen his story. He's been through a lot, man. That dude lost a lot of weight. Yeah. Now I don't think he's really a bodybuilder, but he like works out a lot.
He works out with them,
huge and shit.
Yeah. If we're talking about the same guy, I used to watch. You guys ever watch that show? It was like when we were kids. Boy Meets World.
He was on there.
Yeah. He was one of the bullies, like the high school bullies, right?
It was him and the other skinny dude.
Yeah, that dude. What's his name? I forgot his name.
I don't know.
We'll look it up.
Let me look it out.
Yeah, man, but I seen him because I follow some dude named Mark Bell. He's a workout dude. Then he did a workout with him, and I was like, oh shit, this fool got skinny. He lost a gang of weight.
Wow, that's dope, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a lot of these.
Ethan Suplee.
Shout out to that dude, Ethan Suplee, man.
A lot of these actors.
We would love you one day down the road, have you on the podcast, bro.
That's wow, man. It's like a different person, man.
Fan of your movies.
Shit.
Dude, that was in Remember the Titans. Remember he came in at the end? He came in late?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to watch that when we used to play football. Try to hype us up.
That was a dope ass movie right there. Left side, strong side.
But yeah, man.
It's another day, man. Another day, another dollar out here in this crazy world, man.
So what you guys been up to? It's been like maybe 3 weeks since we recorded. How you guys doing? Everything going good?
Man, just life, bro. Like Ocho Cinco said, bro. I just been living.
Just living, man.
My damn Lakers.
Sheesh, Lakers, man. Them dudes lost, bro.
Talk to me about the Lakers, man.
Man,
we went 4-2.
What do you think? What do you think, King? What? Why we out? Why are we out? I think
we're just plagued by injuries. We did have a fast turnaround from the season prior.
Yeah.
All the COVID dudes that had to set out because of COVID, so the chemistry wasn't there. But I think injuries I think they made some wrong moves too in the offseason.
They got some wrong guys,
you know.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Marcus Al was going to be all right, but he didn't have a backup in the beginning. Really? That dude, Harold, he's a hustler. I like him, but he's kind of undersized.
He is.
But, you know.
Yeah.
And, but he's good, you know, but.
I think there was no continuity, bro. Like, Frank Vogel was putting in like random pieces, and that did not make sense. Early on in the season, he could have had Montrezl Harrell playing more. And Montrez is like a hustle player, you said. If you get him going, man, he can get the team like offensive rebound. Like he could do good stuff for you. But I just feel like Frank Vogel messed up a lot. Another thing, I love my boy Bron, but I honestly, he lost a step, and I seen it.
LeBron?
I seen it, and he would be sometimes trying to drive. We're talking about that last game.
Yeah.
He would be trying to drive in the paint, and I remember back in the day, he would just get it in, but
I think his ankle, right? It was hurt or something.
I think he still was lingering. Maybe that's what it was, and honestly, probably that's what it was. Maybe he hasn't lost.
My boy Kuzma, man, I had so much faith in this dude, man.
My boy Kuz.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna be honest. So I feel like this dude's too much, and he needs focus, man. Look, if I was in the NBA, this is me. If I was in the NBA, say I made it in the NBA, dude, I would probably be balling or practicing on my balling at least 12 to 15 hours a day. Then that gives me 9 hours to do my family stuff, get my rest. But bro, we getting paid. They getting paid. Getting paid to ball. So you got to ball. You know what I mean?
But check this out. I feel that. That's exactly how I feel. But you got to look at it from some people's perspective. Kyle Kuzma comes from Flint, Michigan. From what I hear, he was poor out there. Like poor. He went to where did he go, to Arizona? I think that's where he played, right?
I think so, yeah.
In college. So Arizona, you know, he's living a little better than in Flint. You know what I mean? And then he comes to LA, the Lakers, bro.
Yeah.
He's getting paid millions of dollars.
That's what it is.
He's playing with LeBron James.
Think, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like focus. It's easy. What was that saying that they said? It's hard to wake up hungry in silk underwear. Yeah. You feel me? I think it was something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I've never heard that term, but I mean,
it's a little boxing. I think it's from like Rocky or something. I don't know where it's from, but I think Apollo Creed might have said it or something.
Well, no, that's funny because that happens to him in the Rocky movie. You know,
shout out Sylvester Stallone and Carl Weathers.
I don't know, man.
Oh
man, those dudes made my childhood amazing.
Yeah, man. I mean, not to go off topic, but Carl Weathers played football too, right? Didn't he used to play football?
I'm not sure if he played like on a team or anything, or even in high school or college. I'm not sure. I actually met him a couple times when I worked at a gas station right there off of Palms in Centinela.
Okay. Oh, is that right?
He lived right there, and he would pull up in his big body, his little wide body Benz. He'd be in there. But when I seen him, he looked. Time has got him, you know. He looked old. He was bald, but you know what I mean. He still looked fit though. He still looked fit. He just looked a lot older. You know?
Well, he's still kept busy. He's still the last thing I seen him. He's doing. He's playing a pretty big part on that. That new Star Wars TV show.
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. He's like I think he's like some kind of like a mercenary or something, like bounty hunter too.
Really? Didn't they get Didn't that show get canceled? I thought it got canceled.
Nah, they just canceled Ronda Rousey, bro. That's what happened. They went off season. They're coming back.
No, you're talking about Gina Carano, right?
Oh, not Ronda Rousey. Gina Carano.
Yeah,
they're both fighters. So I was just kind of. I was talking about Ronda Rousey earlier doing roundhouse kicks. So she was in my
head. Gina Carano. But I heard they want her back because it was a big backlash. But then
you should bring her back.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't be canceling. Like
yeah. I mean, she was posting shit, and I'm pretty sure they told her like, "Hey, calm down." And then she was probably like, you know what, man, fuck these guys. I'm going to do what the hell I please on my social media.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's her social media. You can't get mad for people's opinion. Like, that's a slippery slope.
It's easy, bro. All you got to do is
slippery slope.
All you got to do, if you don't like it, bro, just block her.
Or you don't even go on her page and you'll never see it.
Exactly.
It's like how they're shutting down comedians for saying things they want to say. Like, man, come on, bro. Like, you know?
You know who disappointed me? Seth Rogen. Did you hear about what he said? No. When he came out, he's like, comedians should be, they shouldn't be upset that their jokes haven't aged well. They should just accept it and like apologize and just keep going. And to me, it was like, it felt like he was being like giving into it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's so hard, man. Cause like if you go back and you watch some funny ass Martin Lawrence, some
Eddie Murphy,
some funny ass Eddie Murphy, like you're gonna be like, damn, bro. damn. You know, and it's like, okay, that shit, sometimes that shit still cracks me up. Like, oh shit.
Even George Lopez.
You know, but then it's like
all of them.
You start thinking about what you said that Seth Rogen said, and you're like,
you can't even say jokes.
Like, do you feel like maybe some of these dudes might feel guilty? You know, if you feel guilty, all right, you want to go back and apologize.
Like, of course, if you say some racist stuff on stage, like the homeboy from Seinfeld that do Kramer.
Oh yeah, that's
that's different. Off the rails, that's different, you know. But he was getting heckled; he couldn't handle it. Yeah. But you don't gotta go, you know. But besides,
racist meaning it racist racially, Because there's race jokes that people need to realize. Some shit is true. Yeah. Some shit is true. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand that everybody wants to be like, people don't want to be offended and they don't want to offend people and stuff, but comedy, I've always felt like, should be the one place where it's like, bro, let go of all that. Like,
if you go laughing. If you go to a comedy show, then you gotta understand there's gonna be some jokes that you might not be able to handle, but you gotta be able to handle.
That was the whole thing about a comedy show. You didn't want to be in the front because you're gonna get talked about. They're gonna get blasted. Exactly, bro.
Yeah. So I think, well, my opinion on it is more like, okay, you're gonna say whatever you want. That's all right. Just be anticipated. Be prepared. You know, you're gonna say something that's edgy. You're gonna hear it, man. It's so easy to get access to people now that you're gonna hear it for sure.
Oh yeah, everything. Nothing is hidden anymore. Nothing.
Yeah, man.
But still, man, I just think that I think the world needs to lighten up or something. You know, everything is getting taken out of context. Everybody's complaining about everything. We can't even have opinions anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, just gotta.
Everyone's on the tribal mentality right now. Look, keep it real. Everybody's like, I'm on this side or I'm on this side. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's been like this since the election was happening, bro. Like, it was sides. It's just two sides, and everybody's like, it doesn't matter if you guys agree on one thing. If you know that person just so happens to, because of how they feel about whatever, it was like I literally know people who stopped talking to family members because of shit like this.
For real.
Wow.
For real, bro.
Like, you guys let these other people influence you, like, you know what I mean? We got to realize that.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, that is the division. They want us divided.
Divide and conquer.
Especially with family, man. You're going to have different opinions, but... You know, here I'm what is it? All these Love and Hip Hop shows say, at the end of the day, you know, you gotta, you know, stick with your family, stick with your friends. You know,
That's true. Like, why are you gonna get upset because they have a different opinion than you? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the thing, and we just gotta like start letting stuff go, man. You know what I mean? I think everybody gets into their little Twitter wars and little Twitter. Yeah. I mean, everybody gets a little, you know. But even me, I'm trying to. Like,
I see Jules be going ham. He want all the heat on Instagram.
Oh, I do. Oh, I'll be showing my story.
Oh yeah, I saw was it the five best places to eat in Inglewood? Was it?
Oh no, that was on TikTok.
Okay, yeah. I watched the whole thing. I was like,
Nah, that's gonna talk about just stuff that I be saying.
Oh,
okay. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I was raised like to be tough. You know what I mean? It's just like no softness. I understand some people are emotional and very sentimental, and you know what I mean? But it's like, we're all adults. You got to realize that sometimes something is not there to hurt you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not there to hurt you. It's just not what you want, what you agree with. And that's just it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes when you make comments online, you know, with close friends, sometimes they feel that you're talking about them.
Oh, yes. The shoe fits some people.
You know, and they'll be like, oh, this motherfucker. Why does he got to fucking... Why didn't he just tell me?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like, what, bro? Like, relax, man. That's just me.
Yeah.
You know?
I can see how people... Hey, some people that probably watch my stuff probably think, damn, now I'm over here thinking like that.
Shit, bro.
Damn, this was talking shit about me?
Trying to challenge me.
Damn. Nah, my shit, honestly, all the shit that I'll be posting on my Instagram is just beef that I'll have on Twitter or Instagram. It has nothing to do with anyone I know in real life.
Hey man, I've been on Twitter for a while, bro. Thankfully, man, I haven't crossed somebody that's just trying to fuck with me, or maybe because I have this opinion. You know, they're countering the opinion. Like I haven't had like that fucking volatile, hostile ass person.
Oh, I am that volatile.
That doesn't leave me alone online. Like that hasn't happened yet.
One time I made a comment on some influencer's page on Instagram, and man, that was backlash. His whole army went after me. I was like, whoa. He sent the boys after me.
I mean, do you want to mention the app?
Hey, but I'll tell you like this. Look.
I'm gonna challenge that for a boxing match, influencer boxing match.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this though.
I'm gonna let you slide today.
You didn't comment nothing else. Get after her because I didn't either.
You're like, let me block this guy. Let me ignore this guy.
You know what? You know what? He's got a bigger follower and they're about to attack me, so I'm gonna just ride this one out. Like, I'm not gonna do this again. I learned my lesson.
They're not gonna let me enjoy myself on Twitter if I keep this going.
No, it was on Instagram, but on Twitter, I just talk shit. Yeah, I don't talk shit like June said. It's not nothing towards no one. So I just fucking talk shit.
It's a way to vent, man.
Sometimes I feel like saying some shit and I'm just say it. You know,
exactly. That's what my Instagram shit is. If I be seeing beef stuff or I'll be arguing in some comments sometimes, I'll just be like, that's what it's off of. It's not based off of real
exactly
life.
Like Flex. It's just talking into the void, bro, and seeing if somebody says anything back.
And it might be future topics we bring up in the fucking episodes.
You know.
Oh, I want to say shout out to my homeboy. Oh, he's not my homeboy. Kwame Brown. Now I feel like we homeboys because he's on his platform now and he's speaking some truth. He's been on YouTube for 2 years, but he just went viral with some shit he had against Matt Barnes.
Oh yeah, he came back at them.
Yeah, he came back at them, and he had the right to say what he had to say because I saw the episode. He did a little finger flick. That for Matt Barnes, Becky with the good hair, but but the shit Kwame Brown's talking about it's so man. If you go listen to his shit, and sometimes it's long, like 2 hours, an hour and a half, but he's speaking more for the people. Like he's trying to bring up the community, but he did talk a lot of shit about Stack 5 and
Matt Barnes. And, what's his name? The other dude. I forget his name. He was talking hell. He went at Stephen A. Smith too, but he was talking about
Charlemagne.
No. What's the other dude? Michael Wilbon. Michael Wilbon.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Charlemagne too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you saw how they went at him. Like they just started bringing him family records. And like, bro, like it's just him against you. You don't gotta go start.
Yeah.
But
like all that stuff, bro. Like I know we've been meaning to talk about like cancel culture, but that's part of it, bro. Like when they start bringing up shit that has nothing to do with the original topic, and they start like, this is and that. They just trying to bring you down, bro. Like it's not just for politics.
Yeah. And me personally, he said cancel culture. Me personally, I'm against cancel culture. I don't know about these guys, but nah, bro.
I'm not about canceling no one because everybody deserves to feed their family. In my eyes, I don't care what you say or what you do. Don't touch me. Like I understand some people are racist. They don't like me. They don't like my skin. They don't like my people. Whatever. I don't get bothered by them. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. It's just stay out my life. I stay out. You kind of know who those people are, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no need to even mess with that kind of. And that's it.
And the way I see it is more like, I like the whole thing with cancel culture. What I think is more like, if you're gonna say something, man, be prepared. Be prepared, because someone's not gonna like what you have to say, especially if it's like some really risky shit you're saying. Like, be prepared for someone to, whatever the opposing thing is, be prepared for them to defend that, because and also,
and they could find me at LX Beto and at Twitter if y'all want to backlash.
For sure. Yeah, and also like,
I don't give a fuck.
You gotta, if you really believe whatever you're saying, be prepared to defend that too. whatever it is, just it's difficult, man, because it's like you see these people, they say something in their past, maybe they don't even feel the same way anymore.
Oh, they don't, man. I could tell you from experience, I'm not the same guy I was 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? I'm not the same person I was a year ago. Nonetheless, 12 years ago. And some people are getting canceled for stuff like that. And those are the ones that are even sadder. Like when they go back. Obviously, if it's some shit like, oh, they found some pedophile shit or like rape. Yeah. That's 100% always you get them. Get them.
Yeah. But if it's like something like you said, a comment about how you felt about a certain subject, and then all of a sudden someone brings it up, that person's a fucking hater too.
Yeah.
Why you going to search about someone's info 10 years ago?
Man, these Twitter, they're going to find stuff. They're going to find stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro, if you go back enough on my Twitter, I mean, I don't really say too much risky shit, but I've said a lot of stupid shit.
That's for sure. I've said some shit that could get me canceled, probably. I'm not saying anything like racial or political, just shit that'll probably get me canceled for just being so vulgar, you know what I mean? But that's probably way back there on like Twitter and shit. But I don't even know where those accounts are. I can't even find them or log in. But I know they're there, and they'll find them. They'll find them one day.
If you ever get up there, bro, they're gonna look
for web. It's what to say. If it's in the web, it's
there, bro.
It's foundable.
It's in the perma-web, bro.
What's the Wayback Machine? You can go find anything on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So what's up, fellas?
You guys got anything on your lists you want to talk about, or I got some Top Shot stuff. I got some.
Okay, what's going down with the Top Shot right now?
All right, so right now with Top Shot, me and Flex were talking about this earlier, thinking about what kind of topics to talk about, and so one of the things that is happening right now, they're in the Series 2 of their packs, right? So the first series, it ended pretty quick, and at that time, it was mostly like it was kind of obscure, bro. Like there was maybe like 30,000, 40,000 users on this site who got Series 1 stuff. Now it's hard to get that stuff. So, that's where the big money is. Now they got
packs.
In those packs and those cards, you want to get your hands on those if you can for the future. It's all kind of like speculating or guessing on see what they're going to bring to this. Because right now it's just collecting. There's nothing else you can really do with it. You like collecting basketball cards, this is probably something you might be interested in. But when I started in February, man, I bought a rare pack for $100, and I really didn't know what the hell this was. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, let's check it out. And so I got a card, Steph Curry card. It was like 499 of those minted. I got like number 425 or something like that. And I sold it, man. I looked at the lowest asking price. It was like 9 G's. And I said, you know what, man? I want to sell this right now. I want it to sell. So I just 8,000. Boom. And it sold in seconds, man. I couldn't believe it. So now that was like sometime in February, March. Now we're in June. And like the whole market is fucking crashed. All the whales, all the people who were like Series 1 holders of packs and cards started like selling off all their shit, and that created like this whole fucking like downturn for the Top Shot market.
Yeah.
It's kind of like stocks and crypto in that way, and a lot of people lost money, bro. Lost money, like thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Now,
because
check this out, Jose. Before I don't mean to cut you off, but think about this. You heard what Nike was doing, the CEO, right? The CEO's son?
No.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that, right?
Yeah. So all these like special releases that makes it so they sell for like $150.
Yeah.
But the resale is like $3,000. He was getting first dibs on all of them for $150. You don't think that somebody's getting these first dibs on these Top Shots for the resale? You don't think Sony, PlayStation does the same thing? Xbox? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, bro. I know for a fact they do this stuff.
Yeah, well, I noticed because on Nike in the sneaker app, before you could just buy the shoe. Now you have to have they dry. So maybe that's what's part of the little scheme they were doing.
Somebody has for sure. Oh, okay, I need 400 for sure.
Because there was only a limited amount.
Yeah, because I'm sure they set aside stuff for promotional and giveaways and stuff like that. But yeah, that's like straight up insider. Like, oh, here, let me.
I did hear that because I got some a Nike stock.
That's like a few months back, right? Like 2-3 months, something like that.
Yeah, bro, that's how they get resale market value for this thing.
Yeah.
And those, all right, Travis Scott, his shoes, the Jordans, the ones, where are they? Like $225. Like when you buy them in the store, brand new. Like if you get lucky, resale. What's the freaking resale on something like that? Like 5 G's. I mean, now imagine you can get 40 of these. Like these people are making a killing, bro. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that people that crashed that market, that Top Shot, I'm almost 100% positive.
Oh yeah, it was coordinated for sure.
It's exactly.
Exactly. These people that had hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in it already.
They just started selling them.
They started selling them off. They started selling them off, and
the ones that didn't ended up losing their money.
Yeah, ended up boom, just going down, bro. And I've been playing like really conservative with this. Like, I like basketball. I don't know much about basketball. I really like collecting stuff. So I figured, okay, this is kind of new, and this looks like where basketball collectibles are going. The physical, maybe eventually they'll mix them together like physical, digital NFTs or something. But for now, it's like it's all digital, and everybody's upset, bro. Like NBA Top Shot Twitter is like, what the fuck are y'all doing? The company that is doing all this, they're just trying to ride it out right now. They started releasing a whole bunch of packs, and that's kind of right now because there's so much. It's
the market's getting
there's so much inflation right now, but it's like that's kind of something you kind of already expected because I mean you can't expect them to just.
They're gonna print them forever.
They can't stop minting them. They can create a limit. Like say you got like a Giannis one that's it's a common card, and there's only 40,000 of them. But on this pack sale, maybe they're only going to put out 20K of them. That means that later in a few months,
they'll use it again.
They'll probably release more, like another 5,000. And so it doesn't just become extremely flooded,
That makes sense.
But yeah, man, a lot of people who bought and were thinking, oh, hell yeah. Because I was one of them when I was like, yeah, man, like you buy a pack, guaranteed you get your money back and some. But now it's like they call it expected value, like that whole you could say the era of the expected value pack is like I would say it's over.
Yeah, because for sure you were gonna get some money.
Yeah,
and now it's
like okay, yeah, you're gonna pay $100, you might make your money back. Because everything is down right now.
Then,
that's crazy.
So it's like, yeah, man, I'm not a shill for NBA Top Shot. But I will say I really like the project, and I'm gonna keep buying, bro. And then if I can buy cheap, fuck it. You got to just make sure that you like what you're doing. And yeah, there's always the money factor, but if you like collecting, this is something that you can look into, definitely.
Look, if they really want to make money, make a couple make 100 LeBron moments mint, and there's only 100, and there will only be 100 of these, and these are it's a moment in the playoffs, the one where he blocks Iguodala. Do 100 of that, and then do 100 of like a Jordan moment or something, and then just get it back to where there's a lot of rarity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get it back. That's what they need to do because they're printing it themselves.
Exactly.
I don't know why they would not just do that.
Like for example, tomorrow there's going to be a pack drop for a rare pack.
Are those more?
It's gonna well actually usually they're like $100. This one's gonna be $24. But now what they're doing is they require a certain like level of eligibility.
Yeah.
Like you can't just say, oh fuck it, I'm gonna sign up today and I'm gonna get that shit tomorrow. It's like now it's like they're doing something for certain packs, like for common packs you could just hop in line. They have like it almost feels like an unlimited amount of packs for sale. With this rare pack that's coming out tomorrow, I think it's only like 2,500 of these packs.
Ooh.
And it comes with like 6 cards.
How many bots are gonna get that?
So let me explain to you what they're doing to try to fight bots.
Ooh.
So in order to be eligible for some certain packs, not all packs, but certain packs, you need to have a certain level of a collector score. So that means that you already have to kind of have some skin in the game. Like either you bought a pack and opened it, and then the cards, they give you a certain certain points. So then they kind of do like this tiered thing where like, oh, okay, in order to be eligible for this rare pack, you have to have a collective score of at least 2,000. You know, so then that kind of weeds out like the flippers. You know, people who are just gonna buy and flip immediately. Because that's honestly that's what drives the price up and down crazy when people are just, you know,
they're basically just making new accounts, buying.
Yeah. So now, you know, you think twice. You're like, fuck, do I really want to buy this? You know?
Yeah.
And that kind of leaves space for people who are like really into the game and really into the idea of collecting this stuff. Like it's kind of like a okay, cool, and also like a oh fuck, you know, because, you know, I've been learning a lot about basketball with this, and I'm gonna be in it for the long run. But yeah, I could empathize with people who are like, oh, I'm gonna buy this pack, and then I'm gonna sell that shit because, you know, I want to make some money.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
You know, but we'll see, man. I mean, I'm in it for the long run. I've been in it since February. I'm trying to think like 5 years ahead, man. Maybe they're gonna make a fantasy basketball app. You know, I know they did a collab with I think it was FanDuel, the fantasy app.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like FanDuel, DraftKings, like they have to fuck with these NFTs, man, because I think that's where like fantasy games are going. You know, where you own the stuff and then, you know, you can make trades for legit money, man. You know, who knows, man? But I'm trying to be up there, man. I'm trying to be in the know. I'm not too into fantasy sports myself, but this shit is like, it's calling my attention, man. And I think I'm gonna stick around and you know, educate myself more on this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got a couple moments myself. Pretty dope. I got a LeBron, got him for cheap. So you could buy stuff for like $9, $7.
Yeah, $5 because it crashed. So like if you're interested in these kind of things,
now is the time.
Now is the time to join in. You know, but I would say make money a factor secondary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you really like this stuff, then yeah, put your hand in it. But I think the time where it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy and flip is done for now. Yeah, for sure.
Damn. And you see how in just a couple weeks, it changed.
For real.
Did you see Anonymous go at Elon Musk? Did you guys hear about that?
Nah.
Anonymous went at Elon Musk because of basically how he's been manipulating the crypto markets.
Everything. Yeah. He manipulates. And it's hard, man. You can't expect him not to speak, but he just has so much influence, bro, that, you know.
I think it's a lot of influencers, too, not just Elon Musk, because a lot of influencers are telling their public, oh, buy this coin, buy that coin, buy this coin. So then the people were buying it. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Actually, some YouTuber, they called out some other YouTubers that were doing the same thing.
Yeah, like the pump and dumps.
And they're just telling the public to buy.
And they already have a bunch of shares, and then they just dump
sell
them.
it. That's how the market kind of went down.
You know, and another thing with Elon Musk, man, is, you know, he made this comment like 2 weeks ago where, you know, because they were accepting Bitcoin.
Oh, I heard about
this. To purchase Teslas. And then he, maybe a few weeks after that, he went out and was like, yeah, we're no longer doing that. And then he started talking about, you know, like how Bitcoin is bad for the environment and how, you know, they're going to try to figure out to use like something else like Dogecoin. And he claimed that he was working with developers of Dogecoin to figure out a way to like lower the electricity that they're using.
Yeah. And what he said, I actually heard is wrong. There was an actual study that actual like mining for gold and mining for this stuff is actually more worse for the environment than mining. Yeah.
Like if you compare them, you know, hell, if you compare the banking infrastructure with Bitcoin, banks are all over the place. I put something on Twitter. I was like, we just got to get rid of banks. It'll be all right. But, that's like that flagrant, that's like the risky shit I say. I'm like, we got to get rid of banks. And if we just use crypto, then they will offset the balance. Yeah. That's like that fantasy shit. I like to think about that. If it ever comes, it might be once I'm like in my 70s. Who knows?
Now, the only thing about crypto, bro, is like, it's risky. But say we have a worldwide blackout, then there goes everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's like some...
with an EMP?
Yeah, EMP or fucking solar flare that just fucks up the whole planet.
Ain't no freaking ever... They no machines ever work again. No
computers. Go back to trading seashells.
I think, for instance, you know how they're trying to make everything kind of electric vehicles and all that?
Yeah. I
think that's too much energy being pulled out. And at one point, if everybody's like worldwide fucking energizing their cars and everything and all this mining and just everybody's, the world's gonna blow up.
I mean, you
never know, man. It's gonna be an overload.
So the argument that he was saying was that a lot of the mining for Bitcoin is produced by things that create carbon emissions, like coal.
How do they mine Bitcoin? They're not real coins, are they?
So you mine Bitcoin through your computer processing power. Depending on what crypto it is, you can use your graphical processor unit or your CPU unit. But so it's not, you're not literally mining. It's you're letting your computer solve like these fucking complicated math equations.
But the fact that the computer has all these things that you bought.
So like the electricity that's coming to the computers. Some of that is produced through like coal mining, electricity. So their argument is that a lot of, since it comes from that, it's producing like smog and carbon, because of that. So he's saying, once electricity is more greener, then we can go look into Bitcoin again. And it's like, so a lot of people are calling him a hypocrite because, Tesla gets a lot of subsidies. Like they get a lot of kickbacks from the government.
Oh yeah, that's how they make most of their money. I just found this out.
So, people are in his ear like, bro, like calm down, man. Like, don't say all this outlandish shit.
You can't accept this
You're being too flagrant, bro. Calm the fuck down.
Well, I think a lot of these YouTubers were giving away a lot of Teslas. And I think they're buying these Teslas through Bitcoin.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Because then when this fool said that, a lot of the same YouTubers like, fuck Elon Musk, fuck the woo.
Oh, yeah, bro. And I ain't gonna lie.
They kill their game, they kill the views, they kill their shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I kind of feel a little bit like, in my opinion, bro, sometimes I'm like, man, Elon Musk, just please, man, shut the fuck up for like a week. Like, let this fucking crypto market, like, come back a little bit, dog. But all in all, man, right now, If you were into cryptocurrency, things are on sale. It's a fire sale.
Well, right now I seen Ethereum's at 3,200. I seen that. Is that low?
Ethereum at how much? 3,200.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like at 4,000 like a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
And then it dropped to like 2.5K like after that. So I mean, I if I have the cash flow, I'd be buying.
Yeah, right now it's 2K.
Bitcoin's around
2,700 right now.
Right now.
Maybe. I'm telling you,
36.
Man.
36.
Okay.
36
yeah, that's when last I checked. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Like, it's like my everyday thing to check, but there are times where I just log off, bro, and I just don't look at it because.
Yeah, I usually check mine every day just to kind of check it.
And that's usually what I do. But then there's times where I'm like, all right, I need to give my brain a break, man, because it's a lot of information every day,
I think if Ethereum can come back under under $3,000, like you said, it got to 2.5. I think I'll put a couple grand on it.
Yeah, man, and there's so like
2 more hundred to go.
I like to shill Coinbase. I like to talk about Coinbase because it's good for new users, new learners, people who want to educate. So yeah, man, if you are interested in doing that, check out Coinbase. Man.
There's a lot of tutorials.
A lot of tutorials
on
man.
Coinbase.
Yeah, Yeah, that's where I first started. You know, now I moved on to an exchange called KuCoin. I still use Coinbase, but now with KuCoin, I have access to like thousands of other crypto tokens that Coinbase doesn't offer. You know,
there's so many right
there's
now.
so many, bro. There's so many, and like what Flex was saying, you know, a lot of these influencers, they talk about
certain ones
that, you know, maybe they're like Doge, so maybe they're not doing anything, but they're just so cheap. You know, Doge used to be there. It was like, I think it's like almost 40 cents, like 30 something
like
cents.
37.
But, you know, Doge used to be like that, where you could buy, it was like one token of Doge was like 100,000th of a penny.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So that's where a lot of folks came up. Man. And honestly, it kind of upsets me, you know, because I used to be on Reddit years ago, like, hey man, I like your fucking meme.
You was on Reddit?
I like your meme, bro. Here's 100 Doge. It's like 2 cents at the time.
Yeah.
You know,
you were giving away
here's
Doge?
1,000 Doge, you know, 50 cents.
So you had Doge back then?
Yeah. And I have a little bit right now, but like nothing compared to what I used to have for fun. You live and learn, bro. I could have been a millionaire or thousandaire at least.
You guys know, I was around when Bitcoin started coming up.
Yeah.
And like people, because I used to play SOCOM online. This is around 2002, 2003. This is a while ago.
That's where you hear it, bro.
And they would always talk about it, and I'd be like, but I was young. I was maybe like 14, 15, 16. But I played until around my early 20s, 19 and stuff. But I used to hear about it, and it was always like, what do you mean it's like money that's like online? I was like, so how do you spend it? And then I was like, and it's less than $1. Like, so I could get like I was like, it doesn't make any sense, you know?
Exactly. So look, man, a lot of people who are in crypto never imagined that these things would rise to the value that they are right now. You know, but you know, I drank the Kool-Aid a couple years back, man. So in my eyes, it can go even farther than what it is right now. You know, so even if you see like, crypto Bitcoin's at 50,000, like, believe me, I'm still buying it. Because, hell, man, I think I can hit up to double that amount.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so we'll see, man. We'll see. In 10 years, you know, you want to ask me how I'm doing, you know, I'll either be the same, broke, or maybe I'll be better off, you know, for the investments I made 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Imagine having like 1,000 Doge right now, and then it gets to $1.
Yeah, man.
Or $5.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I got. 1,000 Doge.
You got 1,000 in it.
Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, man. And it's like, so I got a little bit of Doge, and I think it's because I've been learning about this for a while. I kind of got like this love-hate relationship with Doge. You know,
You just
let it go, bro.
You know what I mean?
Spoiled.
You know, like,
you've seen rise, and then you got,
you know, so I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, man, Doge is a fucking shit coin. You know, and then I'll be like, oh shit, Doge went up. Oh man, let me check my Doge.
Just buy some now, Jesus, buy it.
You know, yeah,
Right
no,
now.
you're right.
Nah.
Shit.
Right now.
Well, you can buy it on Coinbase
They
now.
got it on Coinbase now.
Yeah, they just put it up, I think, last week or early this week.
They're actually offering free Doge if you do some shit. You sign up. but
Yeah,
I'm not trying to
they're
go
doing
there.
like a sweepstake. I feel
Yeah.
you. It might be worth it, you know, but
Yeah, I'm good.
they're doing a sweepstake right now. Coinbase, you know, they're you can buy Coinbase stock already. You can buy tokens on Coinbase.
We're talking about stock. Y'all seen the AMC blow up?
I've been watching
I
it,
heard
bro.
this week it was gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I bought some before it blew up.
Oh, good.
So you've been having it?
Yeah, well, I had it, then I sold it, but then I heard some news about it,
And you
and I
got it
rebought
again?
it. Yeah,
And now
and I
it's
bought
going
more
up.
than I had. Then it blew up.
Join the Reddit for Wall Street Bets. They're
They're
always
the ones who shut down. That
they're
whole
always
thing.
pumping it, bro. They coordinate right there. They'll be like, oh, you know, this crypto, you know, Anchor, for example, is 9 cents. Like, everybody buy Anchor right now, you know, and then you'll see it fucking just rise, and then people will just fucking sell it right away, and it's kind of like, fuck, man, like, people. I think that's why people get worried, man, because they're like,
It's so easily influenced
right now. Yeah, because there's no regulation like the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC. People that are in charge, one of the people that are kind of oversee the stock market, and just which it looks like they're going to be overlooking cryptocurrencies too.
Yeah, that's what Biden wants to do. He wants to start taxing it.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
Which once the government's in it, it's time to go out.
It's
time to go out.
I see it as the other way around, guys. I see it like it's legitimizing this. We're going to get taxed anyway. No matter what, you're going to get taxed. If you sell right now, you're going to get taxed. I see it more like...
They're going to find a way to make money off of it.
Yeah, yeah. And on Twitter, are you guys familiar with the president of El Salvador?
I'm not familiar.
I don't know his first name. His last name is
Well, they take crypto, right?
So,
that's all they take, I heard.
So now he legitimized Bitcoin as a legitimate money, cash money. So this is like one of the first countries to do that, man. So now my thing is like, what is the United States how are they gonna react to that? Because there's no taxes, no hay impuestos. So like, say you're a venture capitalist or entrepreneur that messes with crypto, you might be interested in moving to El Salvador, bro, because they ain't gonna tax you on your gains. And
that's why they want to do this whole 10,000 same as cash. Any transaction over 10,000 is flagged.
And I wouldn't doubt that he's big on crypto. So and on Twitter they got this thing called laser eyes. Like if you're big on crypto, you might have even seen it online somewhere. If you're big on crypto or you're into Bitcoin or stuff like that, on your profile picture, they're like, oh, put some fucking laser eyes on your profile to represent that you're big on cryptocurrencies. So the president of El Salvador, he's got like this picture of himself where he's looking like all like.
Well, I think I've seen a meme where people had all red eyes.
Yeah. So he's like looking all magnificent, like in the podium, like kind of looking up at the sky. And then his eyes are fucking just like laser red, bro. Like you're like, oh shit.
Maybe that's one of the schemes. Maybe they just want everybody to move to El Salvador.
Bro,
you never know.
I wouldn't mind moving to El Salvador if I was bigger on this stuff, bro. If I had at least a couple $100K in this, shit, I wouldn't mind moving to El Salvador. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 10 years.
Inglewood Waves podcast brought to you by Three Amigos. You guys already know. That's how we do.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. I think my boy Esco had a little story time right here. He said he had a little bedtime story. And I'm trying to see what's up right here.
No, it was just some crazy, man. Well, it probably happens to a lot of people. So I was telling the boys that I was visiting my sister, and she lives by Crenshaw and Slauson in that vicinity, and it was just a trip. I haven't seen this in a while. This type of action.
Oh damn! Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Let's hear it, bro. Let's hear it.
So I'm packing up my boy, put him in his car seat. My wife, she's getting in the car, and I'm, when you turn on your car, when you pull out, you first look right to see there's oncoming traffic. Yeah, so I look, I see a car pulling up, so he's driving. So I'm waiting, and this dude. He rolled by, and it was like the movie from Boys in the Hood. I don't know what was going on in the neighborhood that day, but this had a shotty. Like you just see the nose of the shotty.
Oh,
like,
shit!
They're driving around with the nose of the shotty, just looking for somebody. I'm like, bro, like
shit, damn.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. So I'm like, we gotta dip.
Let's get the fuck out. Like shit's cracking. Yeah, shit's cracking here tonight.
Like low key, like. Y'all need to, like, we as a community, like, we need to put the guns away, bro. Like, it's time to grow. Like, it's like, I know there's hoods, there's territorial beef and shit, but I think if we all come together as a community and, like, in peace, I think our people, everybody will prosper better, I don't know what race, I didn't see what race the person was. I just saw the gun and I'm like, oh shit. I didn't even turn on the headlights because I'm gonna just let them go another block ahead and I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you don't want to.
Because they might think I'm flashing them or something, and they might get triggered. They already got the gun out. I don't know how trigger happy that dude was.
You see, though, I'm the opposite because now I'm like, That's why you need to have a gun on you.
I mean,
because
you never know.
Yeah, you with your family, like you got.
Look, bro, what you said is true, but I agree with you too, James. Yeah. You know, I agree with you.
I mean, obviously, trust me. Like, of course, I would want the world to be like, we don't need guns.
No, we could have guns. No, I'm not saying not have guns. I'm saying we could have guns, but we just need to like be more like peaceful and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, look, I'm getting close to my 40s. I'm about to be in my 40s, and I seen all this shit growing up, and like to sit in the older age is like, damn, this shit's still going on. Like, come on, when are we gonna grow out of this?
Just think
shit,
about
you know
the people.
what I mean?
Just think about your family members before us, bro. Probably feel the same way. They fucking tired of it, bro. You know.
But you know what?
That's why you got to teach them young, right?
Teach them young, bro. You know, I think it's something that. I don't know, like you said, teach them young, and it starts at home. It starts with parents. It starts at we as parents, we need to teach our kids right from wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're all perfect. I'm not saying, but as adults, we know what's right from wrong, and if we teach our kids to have manners, to have
just like that mutual respect for people, man.
Yes, respect for adults, respect. I don't know. I think it just starts at home, and everybody knows what I mean. And yeah, bro, we need to just start building these communities within ourselves. Within the community, we like to talk a lot of shit. We like to blame the government. We like to blame the police, but we don't do it within ourselves. And we're just doing the same shit they're doing.
Bro, I blame both of those people, and I agree with you. Like we need to do our part. I blame.
I'm not saying the police is good. I'm not saying the government is good. I'm just saying we need to just stop blaming people and just take care of your own shit. That's what's wrong with people, dog. We like to blame everybody besides ourselves. When you point a finger, look, you're pointing 3 back at yourself. No. There's 1 or 3 odds and shit. You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah,
it's true, bro. Like a lot of people, like we like to get online and talk shit and like blame the government, blame teachers for not teaching certain subjects. But it's not the teachers' fault. They're given certain curriculum, but if they want to go off that curriculum, then they'll go off that, and teach the kids the right way. But like there's some new shit going on that they want to teach in schools and shit. It's like, bro, like I just think. Yeah, teachers have a lot to do with children's coming up too, because they have to teach the kids, and that's why we send our kids to school. But at the bottom line, it's on the parents. Once the kids go to school, it's on the parents to see if they do their work, if how their progress is going. You can't just put it on the teacher's hands because they're teachers. Teachers probably get paid less than the parent. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's possible, man.
And I think we need to start having better foods in the vending machines. Motherfuckers, we feeding the kids fucking donuts, fucking Doritos.
Okay. I thought you meant the other way around. I thought you meant like we need more junk food and all that.
I need more less junk food. Like low key, like man, I grew up off junk food, and that shit is terrible. That shit is terrible, bro. And I'm glad. And I think I'm glad I don't eat as much as I did before as far as the junk food, but that shit's like a drug, dog. That shit's
yeah.
Like if you have a big ass bag of chips at home and you have that bag, that shit's gonna be gone in like 2 days. But if you don't have it and you have to drive to the store to go get it, you're not gonna get it,
bro. I know.
I'm gonna go get it.
That's something I've been trying to work, like not having certain trigger foods.
Talking about the store, bro. I mean? Talking about the store is so funny because, I hate going to like these mega stores, bro, where there's like no parking, So me, when I'm looking for parking at these like Walmarts or Targets, like I'm that guy who fucking parks far, bro.
Hey, that's what I do.
That's what I do.
Because there's so much space. And I'm like, fuck, it's a guarantee. And my wife will be like, damn, man, why you park so far,
same
man?
shit, too, my brother.
And I'll be like, it's good exercise, man. Come on.
When I go to Costco's, I park. If you go out, drive all the way towards the back, it's always empty. The last 2 lanes are always empty.
Girls always like to park right. They would park in the front of the freaking door if they could. My girl likes to park. Like if there's a spot, I'm already parked. if there's a spot closer, no, go over there.
Park over there. Yeah.
All right, whatever. I mean,
like,
it's not worth it.
Like when my wife is parky, bro, she'll be the same, bro. Like she'll do a couple laps around the parking lot, make sure she can
like, we could have already been inside. That's what I be saying.
But yeah, that was a little off topic, but I was just like, I gotta say this, man. I gotta say it.
No, it's true though, man.
A little something about what we was talking about too. I've thought about what you was talking about, E. And you know what? I've come to the realization, honestly, man, like at some point, we just gotta realize what we are. And it's like, I don't know what it is, but human beings were violent. I don't understand. If you think about throughout history, the kind of stuff that we do, you know what I mean? Like the genocides, shit like human sacrificing. Like that wasn't too long ago either. You know what I'm saying?
Really look at it,
Like
that's true.
Stuff like, I don't understand what it is that we like conquering people. You know what I mean? Like, what it is it that people want to control other people? I don't understand it.
So territory, I guess. That's what. I don't know.
But you can't be everywhere all at once. So why can't you just be in your space?
I feel you.
At your peace. That's one thing I don't understand is people wanting. It's basically the whole bully concept. Why do you want to have any type of power over someone else? Like the why is the thing that I don't understand, because personally, I don't like being told what to do. If somebody tells me what to do, I'm gonna do the opposite. Like, I'm telling you like that.
Even if you were planning to do that shit in the first place.
If I was gonna do it that way and you told me to do, I'm doing it the other way now. Like, that's how I.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up now. Like, now I fucked up because I gotta do it wrong. But that's some real shit.
Man, I know.
It's weird, man. I don't know. It's like I've always felt like let people be them 100%.
Like you're the youngest in your family, right?
I'm the middle.
Oh, you're the middle.
Well, my dad had 5 daughters aside from before he got with my mom, but my mom had 1 son who's Ali.
Okay.
So I have 5 stepsisters.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, but really in my household, who I really grew up with, I mean, those are my sisters, but I didn't grow up with them. You know, like I'm the middle child.
Okay, so what I was trying to get to was like me, like I'm the youngest in the family, bro. I'm fucking 35 years old, man, but I'm the youngest in the family, you know. And it's like in a lot of things, it's like almost kind of like they forget that we're all fucking old and grown.
Yeah, they try to treat you like
you're really little, like still like,
and you're in your 20s and shit. Like, man, come on, like,
you know, it's like a lesson, bro. Like, come on, little bro, like, and it's like, come on, man, like, just call me brother, bro.
But you know what? That's because you're the little bro. That's why it messes with you.
It kind of goes with what you're saying. Like you're gonna tell me to do it this way? Oh, bro, like you're probably right. But now I got to do it the other way.
Yeah. Like, you're 100% right, because I was going to do it that way. But now I have to do it the wrong way.
To find another way.
Yep. And it's just because I'm toxic.
Oh, man.
That's the real shit.
For real,
though, man.
For real. Bro, my family's probably going to hear this like, this fucking asshole. Yeah, man.
You know what though? I don't know what it is about us that makes us like that. I guess it's just men want to be the ones who figure it out for ourselves. You know what I mean? You don't want the story. How'd you figure it out? Oh, well, they told me. You know what I mean? Yeah. You want to be like, I did this. Because there's a sense of pride.
I figured it out.
Yeah. I did this. I built the crib. It took me 27 hours, but I did it.
I did it myself.
Yeah, you feel proud too.
After sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. Bro,
like I bought myself a little tool case, you know?
Yeah.
And when I gotta build shit, I got my tools. Gotcha. I think every man should have their own little tools, you know? Because you never know.
It's so funny you say that, bro, because, like, you know, we got our tools at home, and it's like, yeah, I don't mind building something, dude, but sometimes I don't have the patience for that shit. But it's funny, bro, you say that because, like, I've got my own tools, and then my wife has her own set of tools. And she loves fucking just sitting there figuring shit out and puzzling shit out. And I'm like, all right, fucking build that fucking desk if you want to. You know? Fuck it.
You know, and you know what it is, too? I'll build you the desk, But I ain't gonna look at the instructions. I don't need to look at the. I'm gonna figure this out without the instructions.
I need to. That shit's gonna be wrong. I still be building it wrong.
Like you gotta fit 1A to 1C.
It's like the screws. They need to put the letters on the screws because they be looking identical and shit. Like, all right, then I end up with bigger screws on one end, supposed to be on the other end.
I always do that because I'll do it myself. So what I'll do is I'll like have to do something 2 times. Like, oh yeah, it was. Oh no, I gotta take it out and then flip it around and put it back on because I didn't look at the instructions.
Yeah, man.
So it's just the pride that you guys have, you know.
Yeah. We all kind of. I know I suffer from that shit.
Well, Latinos is our machismo,
like
you know.
My ego, my pride.
We got ego, yeah. We do.
Ego.
You know, we got the machismo going on, and it's like, honestly, bro, I be trying to battle that shit all the time. That's like those character things that I, the things about my own personal character that I'm like, all right, I noticed that shit is pretty toxic. Like I need to work on that, you know.
You know what? I find myself having that same thought. No, real talk. Like, I got to work on that because I know it's not right, but I don't give a damn sometimes. It's like
I'm a pretty calm, mellow guy most of the time. But then it's like, if I get angry, if I get flared up, bro, like I can go, my decibels can go from 0 to fucking wherever the fuck the peak is, man. Where it's like I might burst that eardrum.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's why I like to relax, and chill. But sometimes you get a little irritated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I smoke a lot of weed.
But most of the time, man, I'm a laid back person, and I do my little weed smoking too to help unwind.
I think everybody should smoke a little bit of weed every day.
I think that's what the world needs.
Just a big ass blunt, huh?
Could you imagine if
like blunts across America and shit, like
these all right, look, all these soldiers and these war generals right before they're about to have war, if they smoke the fat blunt, they ain't having no war. They gonna sit their ass down. They gonna be like, you know what? Bring the carriages with the food. We're gonna have some food right quick. What's y'all beef?
Like, come on, man.
What's the problem?
You gonna tell me these guys that were in Afghanistan didn't, try some of that Afghani?
So how about they switch it? You know what I mean?
Bring the Cali.
Give them some Cali, a little Afghan, a little switch off.
I remember I mentioned about the certain fruits you don't gotta buy organic because it's appealing.
Oh yeah.
It's true. I found some articles and
organic peel theory, right?
Yeah. So like avocados, pineapples, oranges, like that stuff, you don't really gotta buy organic.
Really?
Because what's it called? The chemicals, the pesticides, they don't really go in them.
Oh, okay.
They're protected by the surface.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Alex Jones would probably try to fight you with that, but
I gotta learn more about that. Yeah, because I buy organic sometimes, but it's true. Like I don't usually go out of my way.
That's from episode 1. So if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, go back to
get a little recap on that. Yeah, man. And I buy them. It's like it's kind of hard, man. It's like you see that batch of organic strawberries for $5. And then right next to it, on the end cap next to it, you see that, 2 for $5, non-organic.
I'm gonna do $2.50,
and they're like
all day,
and they're like twice the size of the organic ones. You're like, oh shit,
that's why.
Extra sweet too.
Yeah, a little Splenda up in there to make it a little sweeter.
They probably do. They be engineering all that extra sugar.
Yeah. Right now is the strawberry season. Watermelons, you got watermelons.
Bro, I missed
cantaloupe.
I missed the strawberry festival last year because of COVID, bro. I'd like to go to the strawberry festival.
This shit's supposed to go away, right? On the 15th or the 14th.
Know. I'll be honest with you.
Who's the governor? What, Newsom?
Oh,
or
yeah, they said on the 15th.
That fool's not trying to lift the...
Well, they said that the mask mandate and all that is going to be restricted. He said that we're just going to remain in that state so they can keep getting the federal funding for like the unemployment and all that.
Shit.
The extra money,
you get paid and shit.
Oh, you guys want to know something?
Let's hear it.
September. All right. I'm going to give you guys a timeline. I was let go of my job because of COVID in September. I filed for unemployment. they denied me because they said that I didn't send in my like ID and all this stuff, which I did I did it while I sent it in through the website, and then I was on the phone, and the person there was telling me like, oh yeah, okay, I'm confirming it and everything. She said, we're going to expedite this so it comes out. Next week, I get a letter in the mail saying that I was denied because I never turned in my ID and everything.
Man.
I sent in an appeal letter, never got a word. So the next month, I got 3 appeal letters, and I mailed them all in like 2 weeks later. 2 weeks. I did it. Last week, from September, last week, I just got a letter in the mail that I have an appeal hearing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh,
bureaucracy. What is that? Part. About 9 months.
It's bureaucracy, bro. Paperwork for the sake of paperwork, bro. It's like I got a camera ticket in Culver City. Right there, right off the, what is that? That freeway entrance, like when you're getting into Culver City off of, what is that? Slauson?
By the mall?
Oh, yeah.
Right, kind of by the mall, yeah. What freeway is that?
The 90?
The 90, yeah. So I took one, not there, but the light before that, bro. Like I must have been.
Where the Sprouts is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No. Before that, just past the cemetery, and there's a light around there.
Yeah.
So I was coming to work late night, and I must have had some shit on my mind, bro. I just blew the red light. I was like, pictures, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's gonna be like $5. I know.
Yeah, I had one of those.
$4.95.
Yeah.
So, I get the letter like maybe like a week or two later, and it's like, oh, you need to. It said something about waiting for, because I got the letter, says I got this ticket, but this paper didn't say how much I owed. They're like, wait for, this thing that's gonna come and tell you
the paperwork,
your paperwork. And I'm like, all right, I'm waiting, and I'm like, oh shit, this thing's fucking due in April, and I'm like, March passes by, I'm like in the middle of April, like it's due like April 20th, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, like honestly, I was procrastinating too because there's a fucking number there. I could have called it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me call these guys, see what's up. So I called them. On the paper, it was like, set an appointment to appear at the Santa Monica courthouse. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This is COVID time.
Oh, that's why I went. Man. Santa Monica too.
So I called them, and they were like,
oh, we're not doing.
He was like, oh, yeah, this is how much you owe. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why didn't you just send me that damn letter? I would have paid this a long time ago. And then I'm like, well, can I pay this over the phone instead of appearing, or going? They're like, yeah, here's the number.
And then
gives me the number, right? And then so I call, check, everything's legit. I check my shit online, what I owe. And then maybe like 2 days later after that, the paper that I've been waiting for arrives. Like a couple days before the time that it's supposed to be paid, or else I get fined whatever it is, double and shit. I got an extension. But still, like, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, man. It's the bureaucracy. Just paperwork for the sake of paperwork, man. It's really annoying.
I hate that too.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan, man.
That'd be on some bullshit, man.
Man, so check it out, y'all. So this morning, or really last night, I went to go smoke a little blunt outside, and I'm walking, and I look on the floor, and I see it's like a little rectangular, little round thing, and this is like a little black see-through. It's just like a stencil. It looks like a little stencil on the floor. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. And then I look up, and then I see this car, and it had gotten hit by the mirror. Like the mirror had gotten hit.
Oh.
I'm like, oh shit, someone's mirror got hit. And I'm like, oh shit, that's my car. And I'm like, oh shit. So I grabbed the little stencil thing. I'm like, oh shit. And I clip it back, and clips back on. Now my car has a front clip and a back clip. The back one is the silver one, and the front one is a little black casing. It holds the mirror, the actual mirror. The mirror was gone, the back casing was gone, and the front one was on the floor. So I picked it up and I put the front one on, and now I'm looking for the mirror. I know is going to be shattered, so there's no point in even,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm thinking, where's my plastic cap? The silver one that goes on the front. So I'm over here. It was nighttime. I'm looking. You guys want to know where I found it? I found it underneath the tire of the car parked right in front of me. It was smashed, the car. So I think somebody crashed. It landed there, and the dude was parking. You know what I mean? I don't think that dude hit me.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Like, that was probably already on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Damn,
yeah,
man.
it happened to my wife's one time. Where we used to stay at.
Yeah.
Someone used to go break them, right? Like
I don't know, bro. Was it just broken or was it like or was it broken off? Like,
well, it was kind of like broken off too. I found it on the floor. I found the stuff on the floor. Then I had to,
because I was thinking. I remember that was like a couple years ago now.
yeah.
But I remember thinking like it was either somebody fucking around. Was it on the?
That's what I was gonna say.
Was it on the roadside?
Driver's side usually means it was a car. Passenger means it was somebody walking by.
It was on the driver's side.
Okay, so I'm thinking maybe sideswipe.
Yeah.
Sideswipe parked. Your car's parked.
They got too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that shit. Yeah, I mean it's happened to me, both sides, driver's side, and sometimes this has happened to me. Like my pops, he does. He used to do landscaping, garden, and when you use that weed whacker, and you're trimming. Sometimes you pick up rocks
and it throws them,
and it throws them. And I've broken like some stranger's car window, like the side mirror like that before. Like
so that was karma coming back.
Yeah, I've done it before, bro. Like
find you, dog.
Like what are those things called? Those pine cones. It got caught in a pine cone or something, and I just whipped a piece off, and it just by like sheer luck, it just hit the
One
mirror.
in a million.
Yeah, I was like, my pops was like, just shut the fuck up. Let's just keep working. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like, But yeah, man.
But back to the NBA, man. I know we're talking about Lakers, but who y'all think are gonna take it? We got from the West. We got the Clippers. We got the Nuggets.
It's probably gonna be the Nets.
We got Phoenix.
I think the Nets going.
The Nets.
James Harden went out today with a hamstring injury, but I think he'll be back. And
yeah, because it's still won. It's still won by a pretty good amount.
I don't have knowledge to have any input, but I'm listening.
The Bucks. We got at least the Bucks. The Nets. We got two more teams. Let me see. Philly. Was Philly out? Philly won. Oh, and the Hawks. Yeah, today the Clippers won. They clinched.
Who'd they play against?
Dallas.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I saw Mark Cuban kind of saying thank you to his peeps. I saw some video on Twitter where he was kind of getting in a couple shots before the game.
Oh, yeah. He's
before the game, right?
6 man off the bench.
Yeah, he was like, I think he made maybe like 2 of them shots. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Cuban, man. He's real big on tech, man. He's big on NFTs too, man. And yeah, man. I think it's pretty crazy how his story is with, how he started, how he bought this team. Like,
well, he was going up against another tech dude.
Oh, is that right?
The owner from the Clippers.
Oh, okay.
Palmer, I forgot his name.
Arnold Palmer. No.
But he's a tech guy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
it's
we
like
got the Nuggets. We got the Nuggets for the Suns.
These.
I'm gonna take the Nuggets in that series, unless that dude from the Booker, if he goes off, he might go off. Bucks, Nets. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Nets. I don't think the Bucks have enough behind them. It's not really interesting because the Lakers are in it. I just want the Clippers to lose. So hopefully the Jazz, Well, the Clipper curse, they don't make it past the second round.
Oh, they never have.
They don't make it.
So that would be making history if they got out this round.
Yeah. And Chris Paul. Has he made it past the second round?
I think I think didn't they get to the Western Conference
Houston,
against
right?
but they lost because he got hurt.
He got hurt. He always get hurt.
No, actually I don't think it was in the conference. I think it was in
the second
round. I think you might be right. I don't know. I think you might.
So hopefully he lose because they beat the Lakers. So it might be the Nets. I hope it's not the Nets. I don't know. Durant, Kyrie, Harden.
I think the Nets are gonna win it, bro. You can't stop that offense, bro. I seen them game 1 against the Bucks, bro. The Bucks was balling too, and these dudes, it just seemed like they were just playing the whole time, G. It looked like they were just like a little fucking YMCA. You feel me? They're just over here just balling.
Yeah, they got to outscore them. Or who you think gonna come out the West?
Honestly, I wanted the Mavericks when the Lakers lost. So it's how they're gonna be. Who is it? The Nuggets. It ain't gonna be the Clippers. I know that.
Jazz.
And who else? Oh, the Suns.
Yeah.
Man, fuck. I'm not trying to lose any future fans, but I'm going for Denver. Let's go with Denver, the Joker.
Have they given the MVP or no? Who got the MVP?
I think he's going to get it.
He's going to get the MVP.
You're talking about, what's his name? Jokic?
Yeah, Jokic.
Something like that?
Yeah. Nikolai Jokic.
I think
they call him the Joker.
The
Joker. All right, fellas. Here's a quick little question. I know it's a little 180 from the topic and everything, but I was thinking about this earlier. When you guys first smoked, what weed strain is the one that you remember the most for giving you the craziest high? Just the name, and everybody has that one, like, oh, that one did that to me.
I mean, when I first started smoking, bro, I think I was maybe like 17, something like that.
Okay.
You know, and back in those times, bro, at least for me, my knowledge of what was good was like, I was just ignorant, bro. You know, I started what they call stress.
Oh, yeah. Street bow to Reggie.
Street bow.
That street bow. I think Alex coined that word because I never, ever heard no one ever else say street bow. But I like it. And it just never died out, you know? Smoking that street bow.
Yeah, street shit. $5 sack.
Yeah, man. And
that's back in the,
You know, and back in the days, bro, it was like, it was that fucking stress and it was the chronic. Everything was the chronic and the hydroponic.
Okay, yeah, you guys are a little older than me. That's why. But for me, I remember the exact one that it got me. My favorite one back then. Okay, this is back then when like they just started getting the names into it, because I remember back when it was Chronic, it was Reggie, and then they had Kush came
Bubba.
out. Yeah, okay.
The Bubba.
Platinum Bubba was it was some Bubblegum Kush is what it was. Bubblegum Kush. I smoked with my boy Tarola Dexter. That weed got me so freaking high. I remember I was looking at the TV, and the TV was about a 20-incher, and it turned into a 1-incher. I felt like it like zoomed out, but I'll always remember that Bubblegum Kush, just the way that it just got me so high, bro. And you know what I mean? It was one of the first time smoking, so it just did it. It was the one.
Yeah, man.
What about you, E? What's your strain?
Well, besides the stress, you know, not knowing what good weed was, I used to like the purple. I used to have Purple Connect when it first came out and 50 Cent was rapping about it.
Oh, yeah.
But the Bubba and the OG Kush, like the original OG Kush. I know there's a lot of different ones, but the original, the Bubba has that. And but what was popping before Kush was that AZ. I don't know, you guys.
AZ?
That weed they were bringing from Arizona.
That's Reggie, man. That was
Reggie. But it was that high. That good Reggie.
That's that Pretendo.
Yeah, there you go.
The outdo.
It was trying to be some indo, but it was still some outdo.
Yeah, nowadays if it ain't from Cali, bro, you're like.
As far as coach, like it was I don't know if they call it culture crash or whatever the term is, but see, look, I was raised in Inglewood, so in Inglewood we had stress. But when I went to high school in West LA Uni, some dude used to slang, and I was, oh, let me get the sack. He gives me the sack, and he was, oh, it's gonna be $20.
Oh,
and I'm like,
that hurt your pocket,
$20. No, I was.
You're like, homie,
I mean, like it was like, damn.
Yeah. So I gave him that $20.
You're like, this is a knick-knack, man.
Yeah, I looked at it and I'm like, what? $20? But when I smoked it, I was like, oh shit. Now I know I was $20.
Now I know.
You're like, man, I should get that.
I was like
I should have given 40.
I was a senior. I was probably a senior. I started smoking after the last football season was over. I wasn't going to play college ball or anything, so I was like, you know. So, yeah, man, that shit got me high. I remember I was so paranoid because I used to go with my grandpa where my grandpa lived after school, and I'm like, oh shit. So I just kicked it outside the apartment, like
he's gonna
for like
know.
an hour before my grandpa saw I would come home or knew I was right there waiting for my ride or something.
He's gonna know.
He's gonna know.
Hold on, let me heavily cologne myself.
That shit was crazy, man.
That's crazy, man. How you used to think like
they'll never know if I put cologne on myself. Yeah, right.
I remember in high school one time we went under the bunkers, like because they used to have like bunkers, the wooden ones that were just like when they were constructing the regular stuff, they would bring in little bunkers.
Yeah.
So there was like a side door on one that like all the kids knew how to get into. This is actually middle school. This is in Crozier. So we used to go under there and we used to be smoking and shit. Now check this out. I remember this was the last time that I smoked in middle school. So we were down there and there was this one fool. I remember his name right now. His name was Aldo. Like the brand, the designer brand.
Oh, okay.
Aldo.
Yeah.
So anyways, we was chilling and the homegirl Diane, she brought a blunt. And we were smoking the blunt. And I remember at the end, Aldo came. And Aldo hit the blunt.
Yeah.
I was going to be after Aldo because Aldo came in and just, you know what I mean? So I see Aldo. And he goes like this to the blunt, licking it, all like that while hitting it. Oh, and then I see like the saliva hanging off, like, and he's like, and then he passes it to me. The saliva was stuck to the end of his finger and his lip. It was like,
oh, that's disgusting, man.
But it ripped off like right here. You know what I mean? But you could tell it was just like, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm high already.
It's like that. It's like,
I was like, nah.
It's like when you take a bite out of that mozzarella cheese stick and it just kind of cleans out like.
Macking the blunt.
He was macking it, and that was disgusting.
He made it his girl.
One positive from COVID, now we could hit our own solo blunts.
Oh yeah,
no more passing blunts.
You know, I mean, that's funny, man. Like I kind of slowed down on the blunt thing, man. I think for me it was more like I like rap music, man, and you know it was heavily like promoted.
Oh yeah.
Smoking the blunt, you know, and I think you know now when it's like just myself, man, just a little bowl
hit,
and I'll be all right, man. I've been getting really into like micro dosing, you know, getting like some quality green, and just taking small hits, and it's like all right, you know, once it starts to kind of wear out, you do a little bit more, and it kind of keeps you leveled, still functional, relax, yeah.
Little bowl hits, yeah, I feel it.
Guess it depends on the situation, you know.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, like if you're in a party scene, you know, maybe a little joint for yourself, or you know, or blunt if you know you're okay with that, you know. Nowadays,
I gotta slow down on the blunts. I'll be smoking a lot of blunts, but I do gotta. When my daughter's born, I do plan on giving up blunts. I'm gonna still smoke joints.
Yeah,
maybe I'll smoke blunts like you know when you smoke like a cigar or something like that.
Yeah,
you know,
okay. Celebrate
once on like a party or something like that.
Yeah, depending on the situation.
Yeah. It's like well,
because I'm always gonna love blunts. Like it's not gonna make me. I just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just gonna regulate yourself. Yeah.
I slowed down too. I've been slowing down, but sometimes like. Man, people are so annoying. It's like, fuck, I gotta be high or something. People be bugging sometimes. It's like, fuck, I gotta deal with these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna get to 50 years old once my kids are grown up, and then I'm gonna start smoking my blunts up again.
Yeah.
I'm like, I stayed off these for y'all. Now let me chill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Big weed day. Happy Monday, everyone. I know it's 1:30 a.m. or 1:08 a.m.
Yep.
We've been running an hour and a half. We doing?
Time to get the day started.
I actually got to work out. I program my own workout. Like I do stuff that I find on magazines or that buy off trainers. But I've been doing, I don't know if it's the correct way to work out, but it's the way I'm working out now. Like say for instance, on Monday, I just do arms. Tuesday, just back. Wednesday, just chest. Because if you do like Monday, you do arms, shoulders, and back. Sometimes you can only do one because of the time crunching, you know, you can only do one exercise of each. But the way I'm doing it, but sometimes, you know, say I do shoulders shoulders, you work sometimes chest too. So if you have chest the next day, you might not be able to give your full potential, but you could still lift a certain amount of weight. What I've been doing is 20 reps. So I pick a weight that I could barely do, like I could do 17 good, but then 18, 19, 20 are like, I really got to push it. So I do that now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to build. I heard this is the way you build. Because sometimes people want to lift like, let me see what's the heaviest I could do, and you only do 2 or 3.
That's
you know,
not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, you don't really build muscle. But so I learned this from one of the homies that if you do heavy and a lot of reps, but you build muscle. Like you could do a lot of reps and go light, but it's not. They call that cardio with weights. You know,
so toning and stuff, right?
Yeah, so you want to go a little heavier than what you could do like when you're struggling, but also you got to be safe. You know, make sure you're doing. If you can only do 16, or you pick a heavy weight and you're struggling already at 12, so you want to get a 20, maybe drop it down 5 pounds, then work your way up. So that's something I'm doing now, and I think I don't know. I'm on my 3rd week after 2 weeks. It's been cool. Like
you feel like you've been building strength.
And what I do on Saturday, I do one exercise of each body part. So I still work out each body part twice a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I'm just doing one.
Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, man. I need to get back into some kind of routine, man. Physically, bro, I have not been taking care of myself, man. I've been indulging as much as I possibly can lately, like fast food,
Me
bro.
too, man.
Fast food,
but
everything.
Look, the best thing about working out is say you work out, you can enjoy that food because you know your system and metabolism is burning it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could kind of or get to a weight where you just want to maintain, and then
you could work out and eat like that.
Yeah, work out and eat like that. That's what I was doing when I first got down to 215. I stayed between 215 and 220 for a while. Then I hurt my back. Then I didn't work out. Then I was fucking, they call it depressing eating and shit because I was fucking pissed off and mad because I couldn't even fucking put on my socks. Fucking, you know, when you hurt that back, man, lower back or like an ankle or something. I think those
probably debilitating, man.
And I was out the weight room for so I hurt my back early October in 2018. Then maybe till 2019, I was kind of better, but you have to start from scratch again. So fuck, you know?
Yeah, all the endurance you've built up.
So I thought mentally I was strong, fuck, if I get hurt, but now that I've learned, because you kind of have to learn from your mistakes, if something happens, I gotta at least keep my diet dialed in, because if you're hurt and not working out, and your diet's not kind of dialed in, then all that, fucking when Corona started, I fucking went up all the way to 260, and I'm like, fuck, 260? I'm only I was at 325, so I was like, fuck, I'm not that far away. I'm only 40 pounds away from fucking 300.
65, oh yeah.
Damn. You know, so I'm like, fuck that. And it's funny because the day I decided to, all right, fuck it, it's time to fucking get back to this shit. One of my coworkers was like, Alex, ¿qué está pasando? And I'm like, what do you mean? ¿Qué pasa? He's like, te miro más llenito de la cintura. And I was like, oh, he's talking about my love handles, you know? Then I'm like, oh, fuck.
You're like, it's time.
Leave it to someone else and make you feel bad about yourself.
And he's an older dude, and he told the truth. Fucking, his name is, shout out Jesse. El Víctima de Gatos. Shout him out. And so that same night, a tenant, I won't say her name, but we call her La Loa.
Oh.
She was like, Alex, what's going on? And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, because I went to my doctor's office and he said people are catching COVID-15. And I'm like, COVID-15? What's that? Yeah, you gained 15 pounds. Like, oh, shit.
Clowning, dude.
Clowning. And I was like, oh. And they're both elderly people. So they speak their mind. Know they're going to speak the truth. So I was all like, fuck it. I think they're speaking the truth. And that day,
I don't know, fired on old lady.
That's when I started buying my equipment to work out at home because I was like, I need to get this shit popping. Yeah. That same weekend, I went to buy some weights on the street from the house before they inflated the prices on dumbbells and shit.
Yeah. They inflated it when COVID happened, huh?
So before that they inflated, I was able to buy at least some shit.
Because from what I can remember, I mean, what weights were like? What is it, like $2 a pound? Usually,
well, now usually or like a buck and a half or $1.25 a pound.
Oh, okay.
Now they're like $2.50, $2 So you buy a 80-pound dumbbell. Yeah, you're paying $160.
Close to $160.
So you want to buy two, like $320. Like, fuck, I could do something else with $320.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I
feel you.
Shit, I got lucky. I went to Walmart and I seen they had like an Olympic bar set.
Yeah.
And it was the Olympic bar, and it came with 2 plates. Came with a 25, and
with the curl bar, the preacher curl?
No. It's the Olympic
the big
bar.
one, the 45 pounder.
No, it's a 30-pound, but it's the Olympic bar. It's not curl, but it's 30 pounds.
The preacher curl, is that the one that has the? Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, my fault.
Oh, you go ahead. I'll bring it up after you mention
it. It's like 110, like total pounds. So it's a 25s, 10s, and 5s or whatever. But I went to Walmart and I seen it and I was like, okay, just a little bench, start curling them. You know, I was like, okay, because I haven't benched in a while, and I've heard too, like you said, if you do a lot with a little bit of weight, it's supposed to like get you more cut up, not give you as much muscle. Yeah. So I was like, hey, you know what? $100, that's a deal.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it, put it on my cart, take it home, and I'm driving home, and I get on Walmart.com, and I seen the exact same thing for like $400 on Walmart.com.
Online.
I'm like, no way. And then I was looking. I was like, this is exactly what I got. And I looked at the box and I looked at the SKUs. I was like, dog, I got this shit. I was like, should I go back and get some more and shit? I was like,
you're like, I'm about to become a vendor.
No, that's what people do, man.
Ethereum.
Bro, look, all right, bro. I'm gonna tell you a little secret that me and my wife do, bro. All right, so she has that. Is that the latest iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
She's got the latest iPhone, and she needs that lightning cable or whatever, right? Is that what it's called? Lightning charger or something like that?
Yeah.
So, Target, they do that, what is it, that comparison thing? Like price match off of their website, right? So we go on their website and we're like, those shits are pricey. They're over $20.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like $25.
But then they have another cable that's like something like that, $20. So we'll go and we'll just kind of act like we're none the wiser, and we'll show the thing to the. All right, it sounds fucked up, but it's like we'll go to the lines and be like, all right, who looks like we could fool? Who can we fool today?
Which one looks like the one who's gonna let it slide, or he don't care, or he looks like he might not even know I'm pulling it.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll be like, oh. I'll be like, oh, I got a price.
Low battery, G.
I'm like, oh, I got a price comparison. I'm like, I got a price comparison, and
it's gonna die out. You got 10%.
Should I just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. So so I'll do that. I'll be like, all right, let's see who we find that I could fool. Or just like you said, won't give a damn, or So we'll get in the line. We'll get the one that we want, and then we'll show that, the phone, and do a price match or whatever on it. And it's like the difference is like $10, $8, something like that, from that one. And they'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just change it up for you." And it's like we've done that like 3-4 times, bro. Like just stocking up on these chargers, man, because things are expensive, man.
You know what though? That's a good idea. If you can but you gotta, it has to be.
And the thing is,
it has to be something like that though, because it's all white.
And the thing is, if you ever get caught up, no, this is just for the iPhone lightning charger. Cable. If you ever get caught up, you'll be like, oh shit, they all look alike to me. And then, okay, all right, I'll pick it up next time. You just don't.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, so.
Oh, well, where do you have this one? Oh, this one's in now. Okay, I'm going to go get it.
All right, thanks. Yeah, exactly, man. So, yeah, that's like a little life hack.
I feel it.
Target life hack, Save a couple bucks on these lightning chargers. Apple trying to get you with their proprietary, technology. Make sure that it's different from all these other chargers, so you don't have to. So you have to buy theirs,
Yeah, that's how it works.
But yeah, so that's a little trick that I could share with listeners and my friends right here. You know, you want to get a little rate drop on your charger, just do that.
I'm not too good at that kind of stuff because I always feel like they're gonna call me on my bluff. Like they always say, if you want to get a couple months off or lower cable or something, you go and you tell them, you know what, I'm gonna quit. I want to cancel my subscription. But I'm always like, nah, these was just gonna let me go, and then I'm gonna fucking have no cable. So fuck that.
Takes you back to the AOL days when they give out those CDs.
Oh, I know. Bro.
You call them free hours.
You're like, man, I'm gonna cancel your service. I don't like it. Well, come on, man. We'll give you an extra 6 months for free.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Just 6 more months. Look, how about I get you this year free? Come on.
But then you just get another CD in the mail. Like, fuck you. I got another CD, homie.
And then when you found out Net Zero was free?
Bro, Net Zero and Juno.
Juno.
Bro, I used to fuck with that shit. And I used to scour the internet, you know. And there was like a workaround for Juno. So that you get rid of the banner, and then your internet was like unlimited time. Like it was some kind of workaround. I don't even know what it was, man. But I remember I used to be on Net Zero and Juno for free, you know, because, you know, they only give you like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be on there for free, and then I used to be like, Mom, please do not use the phone because
you're going to kick me off. Oh, when someone would call you,
like, hang that shit up, man. I'm trying to fucking play Diablo.
Now I gotta restart the song. I gotta re-download it.
Like, damn, that song on Napster was fake. Yeah, man, crazy stuff. I had forgot all about Net Zero till you brought it up, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. So this is episode number 2, and we I feel good, man. We happy to be back.
We showed out.
We here. We ain't going nowhere.
And there's a lot of shit to talk about in the world that we're not going to talk about. We're not going to bring every subject up in each episode. We're going to talk about it in different episodes. You know what I mean? Whatever's going on in the crypto world, whatever's going on in the NBA world, and the world, you know, politics,
and
everything.
Wherever,
you know,
it collides.
everywhere in the world.
You know,
just the Inglewood wave.
Yep, Inglewood waves, man. And shout out to the homeboys, Junes and Just Joe JG, for you know, coming out and being able to record. And you know, we're just gonna keep doing this shit no matter the odds. People gonna keep hearing us. If y'all get tired of our voices, then put it on mute. Just let the YouTube play.
You feel me? Just lower the volume all the way down. Lower the volume.
Let us get that view, you know. Give us a thumbs up.
Give us the view, man.
You know, make it. You know, put that finger up, but just make sure it's the thumb up. You know,
make sure it's the thumb.
Thumbs up, assholes.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this is Just Joe, man.
This is Jay Junes,
and this is your boy Flex Max.
And this is the Inglewood Waves podcast.
We out.
We outro.
We all just flew away. You couldn't see it, but we literally all just flew away.
Like John Cena. You can't see it. All right, y'all. We out.